Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Winnipeg Jets franchise mode. And in this one, we will look to face the St. Louis Blues in the first round of the playoffs. Now, this should be an interesting one. St. Louis looks to be pretty damn good. They definitely had a better season than us, finishing with a final record of 49-24-9. So that is a pretty damn good record. We finished 44, 30, and 8. Now, I will give you a quick update on the team if you guys do not remember, because we did make a trade in the last one to acquire Nolan Patrick and German Rupstov from the Philadelphia Flyers. And as you can see, Laine's also still not in the lineup. Laine will be injured until around the week of the 28th of April. So hopefully that is the only way we will have him for the playoffs is if we make it to the second round. And he was our leading point scorer last season when we won the Cup. So yeah, that's another thing this season. We are currently defending the Stanley Cup while going through this as well. That is Gabriel Landeskog, their best player. Ours is it's Leopold. I'm like, who is that? Yeah, that's Leopold. Yeah, alright, well, let's go. So, St. Louis, 94 offense, 92 defense, 91 goaltending, 93 offense, 95 defense, 91 goaltending for us. That is also without Laine in the lineup currently. Let's go and check out what this St. Louis team is all about, see what they look like. So, yeah, Landeskog is their best player. So, let's see. How good is Landeskog right now? He's an 89. Although Philip Forsberg is also on this team. Tarasenko now an 88. He's 34. Landeskog's 33 though as well. So, alright, let's look at this team. First line, Philip Forsberg, Ivan Barbashev, and Vladimir Tarasenko. So we've got some Europeans on that top line. And then on the second line, we have Gabriel Landeskog with Robert Thomas and Robbie Fabry. That's a pretty solid second line, to be fair. Robert Thomas didn't get too bad in this game. 83, that's not too bad. Or in this sim, I should say. Then on the third line, we have Pavel Zharkov. I wonder if the Z's silent. Maybe it's Pavel Harkov. I'm going to go with Zharkov, though, because, yeah, that just sounds more realistic. And Mark Jankowski with Alex Tuck. Wow, their right wingers are pretty damn good, I'm not going to lie. And their fourth line, Russ Gentil. It wouldn't be Gentil. I'm going to go with Gentil. I don't know. And then Andre Korostin, and then Stefan Heinz. He is a German. Steven Heinz. We're going to go with Stefan Heinz. Defense now. Defense, not great. Jakub Zaboral and Alex Pietrangelo, who's now 36, only an 84 overall, is their top two, with Keith Betts and Ian Cole on that second pair. And then their bottom pair of Sean Day and Clinton Subban. Like I said, not a great D-core, that's for sure. Goalies, they have Andrei Vasilevsky in net with Evan Fitzpatrick as the backup. So, some really good players, or some really good goaltenders, that's for sure. Damian Goodbranson. He's pretty good. Medium toss 6, 77 overall. So yeah, you see the line A. I forgot about Foster too. Foster's out of the lineup right now as well. I think we get Foster though at the first during this first week, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I do not remember, to be honest. But yeah, boys, I guess it's time to get into the sim. We will sim game number 1. Now they have home ice advantage. We'll see if that actually matters at all, though. First period in St. Louis, 1-1 after 1. Zarkov scores pretty damn early, literally 35 seconds into the game, and with only 24 seconds left, Brandon McKenzie then tied the game. Shot 16 to 15 in favor of St. Louis. Interesting. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Something just popped up. Where were we? Alright, time for the second period. All right. There, yeah, nothing happened in the second period. Time for the third, and Gentil, I think it's Gentle score to make it 2-1. Another power play for St. Louis, and we are still trailing. Not looking good in game number 1 for your Winnipeg Jets. Nope. All right, so St. Louis fends off our offense. I tried so hard to get rid of that yawn. It wasn't happening, but Vasilevsky with a 38 save performance. What a freaking beast he was in that game. McKenzie, the only person with a goal on our squad so far, and we will sim to game number 2 now, again in St. Louis, of course, since they do have the home ice advantage. Let's make this one count. Let's get on the board, and let's tie this series up. Let's go. First period. Oh my, lots of goals. So Barbashev and Tarasenko, the Russian connection, score together, and then Howes and Scheifele score to make it 2-2. We head to the second period tied at 2-2, and there has only been 15 shots in this game. We have scored on 40% of our shots currently. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's go. Wait, was that the second? Yeah, okay, no, that was the first. Sorry, yeah. Second period now. A goal for St. Louis. Philip Forsberg makes it 3-2, and we are now in the third, trailing by 1. Again, trying to fight off this yawn. We have a power play. Crosby and Patrick score on the power play, and we still had that power play going. That is good, though. We now have a 4-3 lead. Another power play for us. Weren't able to get another one. Still up by 1. Isaac Leopold gets the empty net goal, and that was quite the game, that's for sure. There's lots and lots of goals in that one. A combined 8 goals. Nolan Patrick with a goal and 3 assists. So, yeah, that was a really nice trade, apparently. He's already got 4 points, maybe 5, realistically. No, he's got 4 points, though. All 4 coming in that game. So, that is definitely nice. And we managed to even up the series, heading back to home ice now. Or heading to Winnipeg for home ice now. Hopefully we can win. Let's see what happens here in game number 3. First period, 2-0 for us. Our 2 leading goal scorers this season get us on the board. Brandon McKenzie and Cale Makar with 2 goals. Brandon McKenzie now has 2 goals in this series alone. Nice shots, even at 9 apiece. Let's go. Second period. Landeskog scored, but Connor Brown scored as well. So Landeskog evaporated the 2-goal lead, and then Brown reignited the 2-goal lead for us. We head to the third, up by 2, shots 24-16, heading into the third in favor of us as well. Power play for St. Louis. They weren't able to do anything with it, though. Still 3-1, never mind. Mark Jankowski scores to make it 3-2, and it is now a 1-goal game. Not looking too good for us. We did not get a lot of shots that period, although Brandon McKenzie, our Lord and Savior, and Cale Makar again. So McKenzie with 2 goals, Makar with 2 goals in that game. Sorry about that. Something came up again. Brandon McKenzie, 2 goals. Brown with a goal and an assist. Back to his playoff self, clearly. And Cale Makar with 2 goals as well in that game. Nice. And we now have a 2-1 series lead. And McKenzie now has 5 points, and he has 3 goals, man. Absolute freaking beast. LA has a 3-0 series lead over Chicago, and they swept Chicago. Nice. All right, time for game number 4. Hopefully, we can take a 3-1 series lead. Don't let them tie it up. Let's go. First period. Great. Tarasenko and Barbashev again. That Russian connection scoring to make it 2-0 after 20 minutes of play. Shots pretty close, 10-9 in favor of St. Louis. Second period now. Okay, well, we got on the board, but 3-1 heading into the third. St. Louis 21 shots, and we have 20. We're going to need quite a decent amount of offense to get back into this game. We do need 2 goals, and that is just to head to overtime as we come down to the last half of the third, and Philip Forsberg with a power play goal makes it 4-1 St. Louis. So, yeah, St. Louis will take this game. Scheifele ruined Vasilevsky's stats a little bit, but, yeah, there's nothing we could have done there. Barbashev, Tarasenko, and Forsberg, that entire top line had a goal each and 2 assists each. That means they all assisted to each other's goals is essentially what happened. Great. And, yeah, so we lose game number 4, and we now head back to St. Louis for game number 5 after having the 2-1 series lead, but it is now 2-2, so basically a best-of-3 series. Let's go. First period. Let's get into this. I completely forgot to click A. Let's go. First period. Alright, good. Nikolai Ehlers scores to make it 1-0 for us. Nice, looking good. Now, second period. Oh my, that's a lot of goals. Sorry again, man. Oh my god, I don't get it. My freaking family is going insane right now. It is 3-3 as we head into the third. Landeskog tied the game, then Rust gave us a 3-1 lead, and then Tarasenko and Jankowski got 2 goals to tie the game as we head to the third now. Tied at 3, but Nick Short gives us the lead again. Early Nick Short now with his second of the period, second of the game. Zharkov makes it 5-4. House makes it 6-4. This is a shootout. This is quite the game. We have a power play. We could make it 7. We do not. Wow. Okay, that was quite the game, though. 6-4, the final score. Jesus, that was a lot of goals. Russ with 2 goals and an assist. Shore with 2 goals. Jankowski with a goal and an assist as well. I think that was all magic from our fourth line. That was quite something. McKenzie, 5 points in 5 games now. I don't know if Nolan Patrick has gotten a point since that 4-point game in game number 2, which is, oh my. Laine's back early. Early. Laine is back extremely early. I just saw the notification for it. That is awesome. Yeah, okay. He's apparently fully healed. Sure. Actually, that wasn't our fourth line. My bad. So, Rust. Wait, no, I gotta replace House, right? Sure. We're just going to replace House for Laine. There we go. I'm so glad we've got Laine back, though. Alright, Rust can be taken out. Oh, I don't really want to take out Rust, though. Hudson has 1 point. That means he can be taken out for House, then. Yeah, House. Get in there, buddy. And House will be on the third line with Crosby and Rubstov still. So this is what our team should be looking like, basically. Well, depending on if we make a trade, this is what our team could look like next season, depending on if Patrick and Rubstov come back, which we will see. But Laine is back. We are at April 20th. He was only supposed to come back April 28th, so that is awesome. But yeah, it is now time for game number 6. We have the 3-2 series, what, 3-2 series lead, right? Yeah, so let's go. First period, down 1-0. Tarasenko scores to make it 1-0. Okay, not great. Let's go though. Second period. It is now 3-0. Pietrangelo and Forsberg scores. We would need an absolute miracle to come back from this. But it looks like we will be going to Game 7. And man, St. Louis is bringing it to the Stanley Cup winners of last season, the Stanley Cup defenders. It's not looking too good. That's a 3-0 win for St. Louis. Vasilevsky with a 33 save shutout. That first line has been absolute magic for St. Louis, and yeah, there's been a shit ton of goals in this series. Absolutely unreal. But yeah, it's time for Game 7 now. Hopefully we can win this one. Alright, another goddamn interruption. Let's go. Game number 7. Will we continue to defend our Stanley Cup championship, or will we be eliminated from the playoffs? Let's go. First period. Okay, that is kind of promising. But Ehlers, McKenzie, Connor, and then Tarasenko score. We have a 3-1 lead currently. Looking like it may be another shootout so far. Let's go. Second period. Yeah, it's a shootout. Patrick scores to make it 4-1. Zharkov makes it 4-2. Then Patrick with 15 seconds left, who is now scoring on Fitzpatrick, so Vasilevsky definitely got pulled. Makes it 5-2, and it looks like there is a big chance that your Stanley Cup champions from the past season will be moving on to the second round on a power play chance we weren't able to score on, unfortunately, but 3 minutes left and it's 5-2. I'd say that's over. There we go. So we do move on to the second round. I forgot to check the 3 stars. My bad. But wasn't really thinking of it, unfortunately. So McKenzie with 4 goals. Crazy. But yeah, there we go. We move on to round number 2 to continue for the repeat. And we move on to face LA. So that'll be it from me in this episode after like 4 interruptions, 40 minutes of recording. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.